All is quiet for the moment, but really, Mr. Helliar has, through incredible odds and through the laxity of his opponent's strategy and tactics, managed to turn the tide. Incendiary rounds hitting the central victory point, forcing these riflemen to get out of there or get toast. Dead. This Marder 3 once more hoping to act as a deterrent in the center, but it's really outnumbered now in every sort of asset, and now an anti-tank on his airdropped. Airborne ready to man it. So not a lot of airborne troops. We in fact have seen mostly just P-47 Thunderbolts. And we see another medic station going up, really preparing once more for the long haul, despite the fact that he's really beaten the snot out of the 17th SS and their Hauptsturmführer BisZum. We will have to see how he continues this. Panzergrenadiers on another charge, possibly their last. Shot bouncing off the frontal armor of the Sherman, second one penetrating. Will the Sherman actually fire, or will he just watch? Strafing run going in, detonating the Teller mine, and a lot of Panzergrenadiers are lost in this huge explosion, and of course the resulting strafing run. And this Marder 3 is knocked out by the anti-tank gun. Very nice job, and only thing that remains is this mortar half-track, but it can quickly be knocked out if it is not careful. And now coming under fire from the anti-tank gun, apparently it is all forgotten. And kaboom, the mortar half-track is lost. A huge series of wrecks litters the central areas. And BisZum, realizing that he has wasted away his precious 17th SS Ausklärungsbataillon, is quick to retreat and call it a day, while the American 4th Infantry Division under Captain Helliar can celebrate a great comeback and a nice victory with a lot of dead Germans. So what can we learn from this? Well, of course, adapt. If you're constantly getting hit on your blobs with strafing runs, you don't want to blob, and generally you don't want to blob in the first place, but here instead we saw him continually doing, despite getting brutally and heavily punished for it, he just continued doing it, and he really paid for it, and more specifically his troops paid for it. Other things is, don't have your tanks spread out, try to use them, coordinate them. Instead he just had them knock out all in one, and I do believe we probably saw the loss of an entire company of Shermans, about 9 or so, absolutely wrecked, absolutely catastrophic. And of course it was only the fact that he himself just wasted so many units in curious ways that actually resulted in Helliar's victory. Of course, also be careful in quickly getting at all sorts of structures and quickly climbing out all the different parts of the technological tree. You can actually end up wasting too many resources and not have a strong field presence. That was happened to Helliar, but again, thanks to the fact that his opponent was rather lax strategically, he continued blobbing, and of course allowed him to survive this rather great mistake of simply overextending his logistics without actually having the force to actually support it and protect it. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. If you did, why not subscribe or tell your friends, and if you didn't, well, why not send in one of your own. This is Imperial Dane saying blobbing is bad.